All right, folks. Hope you like that scene from The Karate Kid, the remake in 2010 with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan playing the role of Dre instead of Daniel, and instead of Mr. Miyagi, Mr. Han. So the question is, how do you think this relates to the writing process? Right, like in that scene, it's clear that Dre has been picking up his jacket, hanging it up, taking it down, and doing this over and over again. He's really frustrated about that, right? And my question is, what do you think it has to do with the writing process? So I don't know what answers you guys came up with. Maybe you said it's boring, or I can't believe I got to do this all the time over and over again. I can see how all those things are true, especially the doing it over and over again. But what I hope you came away with is that the writing process is recursive. Okay. And what that means is it's something that we do over and over again as a means to get good at what we're doing. Right. And the more we do that, the faster we get, the stronger we get, the more agile we become as writers. Just as we can see, Dre in this video has become incredibly agile and strong and fast in terms of those movements where he can defend, duck, and also give a few hits back, right? So the writing process is pre-writing, where you're coming up with ideas, using strategies to come up with ideas, drafting when you're putting those ideas down on paper and trying to explore new ideas as you're writing, and then revising. And that's when you consult another reader, or you reflect as yourself and you think about, how do I make this clearer? How do I make this cleaner? How do I make this say exactly what I want to say? So one of the things a lot of people think, especially when they're young writers or don't write a whole lot, is boom, first draft done. But that's not true. All great writers and all writers in general who do this for a living, or as you even progress in your career, revise, right? They reread, make some changes, they get feedback. How does this sound to you? Does it make sense? All those things. And that is honestly, to me at least, the most important part of the writing process, the revision, because that's where you really start getting down to the meat of what you want to say. Is it clear? Is it concise? Is it developed enough? Does it hit my audience and purpose? Okay. And what's cool about the revision process is that it's just like what's happening in this video. So as Dre is making moves with Mr. Han is giving him feedback, right? He's like, put your arm up higher, strong all the time with force, right? And as he's giving him that feedback, Dre's revising the way he's fighting or defending himself, the way he's handling those movements, right? And it's the same thing with revision. The only way we get good at anything is by doing something and getting some feedback in some way, shape, or form, whether it's from a teacher or a friend or a peer, or whether it's recording yourself or videotaping yourself doing something, and then watching and saying where you messed up. It's the only way you get better. If not, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, and you're probably actually getting bad habits rather than getting better at it. Or the other way is maybe some self-reflection. You got to think, what could I have done better this way? So those are the things, right? Either record yourself with a video or audio, get feedback from somebody, and the other one is just reflect on what you could have done better. And that's all revision is. And you got to do that no matter what the walk of life is, right? And we saw that in this video. As he got feedback from Mr. Han, as Drake did that, he revised what he was doing and got better and better and better. So this is a crucial part of the writing process. And what we're going to work on today is revising those answers we had the first time to make them a little bit stronger. Okay. And we're going to do that a couple of different ways.